Part of the bowel actually comes out of your back passage.
It's embarrassing more than anything else because you're kind of leaving bits of your skin everywhere.
If I had one wish in our world, it would be my hair would go back.
Desperate for an end to their embarrassing conditions, these 7 Brits are stepping beyond the comfort zone of conventional medicine to embrace a fortnight of radical alternative therapy. Here, they no longer need suffer in silence. But they must find the courage to confront their pain.
Oh, God.
This is where they hope miracles will happen, where a team of global experts in holistic health will push them to purge toxins from body, mind and soul.
You do not need, in any way, shape or form, to suffer from these kind of conditions. But you have to help the body detoxify because there's no other route.
Wow.
The process is extreme. Will the results be life-changing?
Yeah!
At the spa of embarrassing illnesses. High in the French Alps is a small village with a growing reputation as a vibrant ski destination. But when the snow melts away, Léger is a tranquil summer haven where the positive healing qualities of an alpine environment could prove vital for 7 Brits, desperate to be healed of embarrassing and emotionally debilitating ailments. But scaling new heights in terms of health means traversing unpredictable terrain. One of the UK's top holistic therapists has tailored a unique Alpine detox programme to set them on the healing path.
A lot of them have really restricted their lives. They've stayed at home, they've not lived life to the full, if you like. What we're going to do in this detox is really design and create an experience that expands their comfort zone right from the word go.
Hello, you must be Will.
We're going to take them beyond what they expect they can do, into a place where they start to feel who they actually are again and feel their own power again.
Hello. Well, welcome. This is your Alpine detox experience is about to kick off, and it's going to be a life-changing experience. Anyone that's done this really has gone away. Not just their bodies changed, but their minds changed and their spirits lifted as well. So, you know, please be open-minded, go with the flow and let the incredible happen because, you know, we can change lives if you just let us do that.
The potentially life-changing Alpine therapy regime relies on both nature and nurture. Home for the next fortnight is a 5-star Alpine resort, a luxurious cocoon-like environment the detoxers can retreat to when the going gets tough.
So welcome to your home for the next 2 weeks.
The service at their deluxe haven will be silver, but food is only on the menu for 3 days. Ultimately, there'll be no meals whatsoever when the detoxers embark on a grueling 7-day fast, during which only juices and broth will be ingested. And morning coffees will be taken not orally,
I've not had coffee for ages.
but anally, to expedite a complete colon cleanse.
There's bits in it though. Oh, sweet corn.
That particular delight is several days away, though. And after a day's travel, reaching the sanctuary of their rooms is a big relief.
Great little place, isn't it?
Yeah.
So your bathrooms are there.
Okay.
It's very luxurious. Make sure you have some time out.
With one detoxer in particular itching to get into a soothing bath.
I didn't even know what it was when I was first told about it. You're just looking at yourself thinking, I look like a leper.
For nearly 10 years, sound engineer Will has been plagued by severe psoriasis, a skin condition where excessive cells are produced, causing unsightly, itchy and flaky patches. Good-looking, young and successful, Will should have it all, but instead he has psoriasis all over his body.
It's funny, but I liken it to, it's like looking at a map of advancing troops. You know when you see maps of kind of troops spreading out and they're joining and stuff, so it's an advancing army. my body's being taken over.
Will can spend up to 2 hours a day bathing and applying ointments, but the advancing army shows no signs of retreating. Indeed, every patient here has exhausted most traditional avenues of treatment. Can the holistic forces conquer where conventional medicine has so far failed? Detox Director Amanda has assembled a squadron of top alternative health practitioners who will fight all the embarrassing illnesses on 3 fronts: the body, the mind and the spirit. But they'll need total commitment to the process from their patients.
Ultimately, it's the detoxers themselves that have to come here and be willing to take part in the process, and that's when you get a truly life-changing experience.
The focus for now is on the body and preparing it nutritionally over the next few days for an extreme colon cleanse. To get an indication of how acidic their patients' systems are, Amanda and fellow nutritionist Karen need a saliva sample.
It's literally just spit on the end of the stick.
It's really, it's a lovely feminine thing to do.
So I'm going to hand these out. Yeah, you need to do it before you start dinner. So
it's a very posh dinner, but we want you to spit first.
Spit first.
And then tomorrow morning, you're going to get another bit of paper before you leave tonight, and you pee in it first thing in the morning. Pee on it.
Spit tonight, pee tomorrow. It gets better, doesn't it?
And all the rest of it comes later. So.
The spitting and peeing are mild compared to what lies ahead. But in fact, it's a peeing problem that brings 46-year-old Nicola to the spa.
You just constantly feel like you need the loo and urgently need the loo.
For nearly 6 years, the single mother of 2 has been at the mercy of bouts of interstitial cystitis, a chronic inflammation of the bladder wall. Severe cases can mean going to the loo up to 60 times in one day, and conventional medicine has yet to find any solutions.
When you hear there's no cure, you know, you just go into a blind panic and you just think, and to be honest, I did think, well, I can't live like this. I really can't live, you know, it was so distressing. I felt very suicidal, and if it wasn't for my 2 children, I probably would have taken my life.
Nicola's despair was a result of the extreme pain she suffers in a flare-up.
At its worst, I would have pains in my pelvic area, also pains up inside, like somebody sticking a hot poker up you, basically. Not pleasant.
Conventional medicine has so far failed to cure them. So 7 Brits with embarrassing illnesses, ranging from psoriasis to cystitis, have taken a huge leap of faith, leaving behind family and friends to spend 2 weeks in the French Alps undergoing a radical mind and body detoxification regime. Travelling so far from home has already been an emotional challenge. Many of them lead very insular lives thanks to their health problems. But this afternoon, Detox Director Amanda wants them to journey that little bit further and begin to appreciate the healing power of the mountains.
By taking them up the cable car, up to the top of the mountain, we're really looking to create a metaphor almost where they can look back at their past, now from a new sort of vista and from a new point of reference.
And some are finding it harder to see the vista or find perspective than others.
Oh my God.
A cable car ride may not seem particularly testing, but for Kathy, it's precisely the kind of activity that's been in the no-go zone thanks to the fear and trepidation fed by her embarrassing condition.
Oh, don't move over because it'll wobble. I have to work 100% harder than everybody else does to appear normal.
A respected and successful community nursing matron, Kathy has kept her problem a secret from all but family for 15 years. Only at home does she ever remove her wig.
I think hair is a really important thing for a woman, and it just makes me feel totally... Sorry, it just makes me feel really ugly. And if I had one wish in our world, it would be that the hair would go back.
With barely half a head of hair, no eyelashes and no eyebrows, Kathy feels devastated by her condition.
It's just totally ruined my life, really.
Whether the detox regime can restore either her hair or even her confidence remains to be seen. But at least for now, Kathy's managed to let go of some fear.
Better now we've started.
Yeah, it's all right now, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good. Good. I was going to say, your face
It's a bit like take-off. I was sweating on take-off. I really don't like anything. I don't know why, I used to, but I must miss out on so much.
It's because they've all been missing out on so much that everyone has taken the brave step into the unknown world of holistic health.
But it's a good first challenge, you know, and it's all about building confidence at this stage. And I think you were all like, throw it at the deep end, but actually, everyone's smiling and laughing now.
It's because we have to.
You don't have to smile and laugh, you have to just be honest about your emotions at all times.
And the detox's emotions will be examined as closely as the contents of their bowels over the next fortnight, as their holistic therapists believe negative mental patterns influence the body.
Can't quite see Mont Blanc, unfortunately. It's over there.
It's mind detox therapist Sandy's job to convince the group that their state of mind could affect their state of health.
We've run retreats together for a long time, many years now, and prior to that I used to just run the body side of detox. But what I discovered really was that a lot of the root cause of a condition lies actually in the emotions. So it was really important to find a sort of like-for-like expert on the mind side and give as much attention to that, because ultimately we want you to go home changed on all levels, and that's really Sandy's job.
Yeah, so the next few days can involve some ups and downs, some peaks and troughs. It's quite perfect being up here at the top of the mountains because you can have the image in your mind of ups and downs. But we're here to make sure it's as smooth for you guys as possible. Whatever has happened before today, whatever you've done to help cure this condition, you kind of need to put it out your mind for now, because this is a completely unique new beginning for you. Is that okay?
According to holistic principles, if they are to achieve the desperately desired new beginning, each patient will have to challenge any long-held beliefs about their illnesses.
There's no cure for IC at all.
Can't imagine being free of it. It's just totally controlling my life.
Each time that it has gone away, it comes back again pretty quickly.
Sandy combines modern psychotherapy techniques with ancient healing rituals. And one of the first things he wants the group to do is to make a conscious decision to focus on their healing and not be distracted by thoughts of home.
So if you just take a moment to take that in and then close your eyes. And as you do that, I want you to really start to feel your feet. Really become aware of your feet. Feel really grounded on the ground. Tune into the birds, the sounds around, the breeze, the mountain air. Take a nice deep breath in. This time on retreat is a time just for them, a time for them to heal their own minds and their own bodies. And for that, it's important for them to really, from the get-go, focus on themselves. And a way of getting them to do that is to quite literally cut the ties from home. I want you to imagine a massive pair of golden scissors appears behind you. And when you're ready to let go, so that your future can grow ahead of you, I want you to use these scissors to cut the ties. I believe that on a day-to-day basis we create connections with people. Energy can travel along these connections, and by cutting them at the beginning of a retreat enables them to preserve their energy more and not be giving their energy away during retreat, but actually to use that energy to help heal their bodies and minds. And when you're ready, open your eyes.
Okay, tuck in.
Having hopefully put home on the back burner, it's time for a light snack. But the idea of eating in a strange environment has put admin assistant Pip into an anxious spin.
So you're a bit worried about having a juice?
Anything, actually. Because as soon as I eat, it sort of goes straight through me.
Constant and unpredictable bowel spasms and debilitating diarrhea dominate Pip's day, and she finds it impossible to live life to the full while her system is continually attempting to empty itself.
Every day I suffer with it. Upset stomachs, on the toilet a lot, pain, constant pain through the day. It's like having a constant tummy bug. Even to improve my life slightly would feel like a miracle to me, because it's got so bad that it's control in my life completely.
So you just avoid eating if you don't want to have diarrhea, essentially. And any time you eat, you have diarrhea.
It can trigger it, yeah.
You've got to understand the reason why it's happening and not just say, okay, that happens, therefore don't eat.
Yeah.
It's not really an option.
No.
So let's just eat. Try not to be too anxious about it, and we'll take care of things as they evolve.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
While eating creates fear and anxiety for Pip, it seems drinking's the problem for Nicola. The IC sufferer is adamant the juice will make her bladder inflammation worse.
I can't drink juices. Sometimes, like, I haven't eaten or drank anything today, you get frightened to eat. But there are things that I know I can't.
Right.
Whereas vegetables and things I'm pretty well alright with. But juices are kind of a no-go.
It's one of these chicken and egg stories. You know, what happened first? Was it the food thing or was it the mind thing? So we need to try and figure that out over the next few days.
It's definitely a sort of a known cause.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Right.
also, your body wasn't always like that.
No.
And you know, everyone else around the table doesn't have that condition. So your body can get back to a state where it is not reacting in that way, and where you can eat fruit and it doesn't kick it off your cystitis. So there is your body as it was before that we can get back to. And
A nurse for nearly 30 years, Nicola's been immersed in conventional medicine's often purely physiological approach. Here, Amanda and her team hope she'll be able to embrace their alternative naturopathic approach.
We tend to be dealing with people that have been let down by conventional methods, whether there's been a dependency on a medical drug to suppress symptoms, or whether something's simply not worked over many, many years of trying. We get back to basics in many ways. We're saying, look, the human body has got a capacity to heal itself given the right conditions. And really our job as therapists and our job at this retreat is to create the right environment for everyone's body to heal itself.
And once back in the cosy cocoon of their 5-star chalet, Amanda and Sandy have scheduled a group therapy they hope will help them glean psychological insight into each of their patients.
so we asked everyone to bring an item that describes you best, and this is when you're going to share that with us. It's really important actually that we understand as much as we possibly can, as early as we possibly can. And there's only so much you can read from their medical background. You actually need to hear it from them. You need to hear the words from their mouth, see how their face changes as they talk about their past, those sorts of things. So what we've done is we've asked them to bring an item that describes them best. And sometimes talking about an item is a lot easier than actually talking about themselves. And it's a metaphor, really.
Well. Okay. I was intrigued. I didn't know what you'd bring, actually. I had no idea.
Well, I don't play golf, but I bought a golf ball. Basically because it's a kind of shiny, calm exterior, which the world sees. And concealed inside it's made out of like a load of elastic bands, which is just, I suppose, how I feel a lot of the time, quite nervous. Yet a lot of people see me as quite a calm, confident person.
That's what comes across, is you come across as really chilled out, relaxed guy.
Yeah, I've got a lot going on in my head all the time. I'm always thinking about what other people think of me, and I set myself quite high goals, and I'm disappointed if I don't achieve them.
Well, the good thing with this experience you're going to go through, this mind-body detox, is that it really is healing from the inside out. We want you to keep your shiny and your positive and your exterior, but we're here to help you resolve whatever's going on inside, so that you don't feel you have to cover anything up. You feel you can just get on with your life, being much more comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah.
I bought a very strange object, of which I've never seen before until I was searching, because I couldn't find anything.
What is it?
Well,
is it squidgy?
Yeah.
It's so
and it
random.
I was trying to find something that could describe how my insides were feeling. And that is a good description, I think.
It's fantastic.
Who's next?
This is my object, my yoga mat.
And it's an eco one as well.
Well done.
We've got the same one.
Yoga's something I've come to, and it's been a real good thing for me.
What does it give you?
It grounds me, it de-stresses me, and it gives me time in the day that's just for me.
As much as she tries to keep herself grounded, yoga teacher and massage therapist Claire worries her embarrassing condition might one day threaten her marriage. She spends 2 weeks of every month battling with the hormonal hell of severe premenstrual tension.
Yeah, it's not nice to see. It looks like something's just turned her inside out, made her, changes her completely.
I hope we're strong enough, but I do worry that he'll just get fed up. He's very supportive and understanding, he's very stoical, but you just think, God, you know, you're putting up with this all the time, week in, week out. Are the apologies going to be enough after a while?
Claire's currently on the cusp of her premenstrual stage. The tension already appears to be showing. And the session seems to be bringing up emotions all round.
Juggling balls.
Fantastic.
Because not just 3, which I could probably manage, but 5, because my life is just everything up in the air and they always seem to fall down.
Right. And that's already bringing up some emotion for you.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. What have you touched upon?
Everybody always wants a piece of me, and I can't do everything for everybody.
And has anybody ever given you that? Have you ever asked for help, or, you know, had somebody there for you being your rock before?
I do ask, but it's like they're used to me doing it, so it's probably easier for me to do it for them.
So juggling balls?
Yeah, because I can't keep them all up in the air.
Well, you put them down now. Let's put them on the floor and leave them there.
Just as Amanda wants her patients to now put their symbolic items aside, she also wants them to try and put their illnesses to one side.
You are not your disease. You're not your condition. It doesn't define who you are. All the therapists on this detox will look at you completely as a unique being. So although you've all come here and you've all learned to live with the labels that you've sort of inherited, and I think when some of you talk about it, it's almost as if it's become who you are. Put that aside, just like we're cutting the ties with home, put your condition, you know, put it metaphorically on the table, leave it there, because we're not going to, we've taken note of that and we're going to help you with that, but ultimately we're dealing with you as unique people. And that's really the approach that we're taking, which is called the naturopathic approach.
In a few days, 7 Brits will start a week-long fast, ingesting only juice, broth and mineral supplements, in a bid to cure their embarrassing illnesses. But prior to fasting, treatments with each naturopathic therapist at the Alpine Spa are scheduled, so the detox team can build up a detailed picture of every case. At the spa, the therapeutic process encompasses body, mind and even soul. The latter is the domain of spiritual counsellor Natalia. With practices in both London and Los Angeles, she has 20 years' experience in the field of holistic healing.
Natalia is unique amongst the therapists I've come across in that she's got a very individual approach to her treatments. She draws upon intuition, knowledge. She kind of combines a whole realm of different things in her therapies that not everyone has to understand in order to get the benefits from.
Alopecia sufferer Kathy is the first to be assigned a treatment with Natalia. The session involves crystal healing, but also both a foot and head massage.
Now, I'm not sure whether you'd be happy to take your wig off or not. Yeah, because of the pressure points. So what's comfortable is probably you can either do it right at the beginning of the session or you can do it when I start working after we've chatted about the feet.
I'll do it at the beginning, otherwise I'll worry about doing it later.
Yeah, it's all done.
The fact that Kathy's prepared to remove her wig is a sign that she may be willing to do whatever it takes to restore her hair and deal with the pain her conditions caused.
I think I'm going to begin by putting a couple of the crystals on you because I feel a lot of emotional stuff in your heart, you know, lots of sadness. all around the lung area is connected with my work. It's connected with grief and feeling very saddened by lots of things. You feel also you carry a lot of other people's problems as well. That's better, a little bit there.
Back home, Kathy juggles the constant strain of keeping her extreme hair loss a secret with the responsibilities of raising a 17-year-old daughter and holding down a high-level nursing job.
Here, this is the right foot, and this is the solar plexus point, it's work. I mean, my God, they do put a lot on you, don't they? Yeah. Look at that, it's as tight as a very tight ball. Look at that. Yeah. And you do, in the end, well, one of the silly part of you goes, okay, I can take it on. And then you think, what am I doing?
At work, I just take so much on.
You do. And I wonder if laying some ground rules emotionally, when you're feeling better, I think this first week for you is allowing you to let go and address some of these things. But it does take emptying out first. So there's that. I think that would be very useful for you.
Natalia's combination of foot reading, psychological analysis and counselling is geared towards helping Kathy let go of stresses from home and concentrate her energy on her own needs for a change.
Oh, actually moan. That's when you feel like you need to moan the out-breath out. Going down and then... Oh, that's better. A little bit more. Going down. Oh... One more, breathing right into here. This is work now. This is home, this is work. Going down. Oh, excellent. I have seen people improve their condition quite amazingly as soon as they address a lot of what's really underneath, what's disturbing, because that's a kind of a condition that will be always trauma connected. It's not something that can be cured with nutrition. It's something that has to be cured with a state of mind as well. And I think that she looks very willing to change things in her life so the stresses don't affect her, things don't make her angry. I think it will make a huge difference to her.
I don't even need a mirror to put it back on.
Very clever.
It really is quite intense, and it's it almost feels like she's read something about me and knows everything about me, but she can't know all that, and it's yeah, it was good. It's quite a sort of quite a release. I've got a headache, and I mean I don't know if it's going to work, but I hope so. But it was good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Come the evening meal.
So everyone's happy. Yeah, leave you to it.
Even though they've only just met, everyone's clearly comfortable enough in each other's company to share their feelings quite openly.
My son was saying, "Mummy, I don't want you to go. Why do you need to go? You look fine." He just kept saying, "There's nothing wrong with you."
Like Kathy, Juliet works hard to hide her embarrassing condition, styling her hair specifically to cover as much of her face as she can. Shortly after the birth of her son 7 years ago, adult acne erupted, covering her cheeks and jawline with a beard of boils.
It doesn't matter how much makeup I put on, I'm not covering the bumps that come up. It will be all of that area, and then it starts to spread up to there, but that part, it will be painful. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night because I'd lie on that side, it will hurt, that side it will hurt, and my face will be distorted in a way because the bumps will be so swollen.
Juliet's recently resorted to another round of antibiotics to suppress the disfiguring disease, but hopes the detox can resolve it naturally as well as restore her beleaguered self-esteem.
Things that most people are okay with, I just feel I look awful and I don't want to go out with it.
Paradoxically, the combination of feelings of low self-worth and the fact that the antibiotics have reduced the inflammation mean Juliet feels almost undeserving of her place at the detox table.
When we were talking about what we were all here for, I actually felt bad listening to your stories, and
that's what I felt.
I was thinking, you know, I've suffered with acne for a long time and I can clear it up with antibiotics. So it's not, you know, it's not the end of the world, you know, whereas everybody else is suffering physically, whereas I'm thinking about my appearance.
Yes,
and
but it also affects your mind though, doesn't it?
Yeah. It has now. I know it has now because I always want to be like this.
That's part of what everyone was saying about the fact that we're all quite kind of don't want to make a meal of it. You tend to hide it away, and so you think, oh, mine's not as bad as anyone else's. Everyone else, you know, and then you feel like a fake or something.
Yeah.
Their illnesses may be vastly different, but reflected in each other is a common thread of suffering.
We all worry too much about what people think, don't we? And that's the sort of world we live in now.
Yeah.
36-year-old Samara is another who feels she can't fully take on the world, often being laid low by an incapacitating combination of complaints.
Just to get up in the morning and feel well and just lead a normal life and not worry about, you know, have I got my migraine tablets on me or do I need to take stuff to make me go to the toilet? I mean, I live on stuff at the moment to make me go to the loo, and if I don't take it, nothing happens, and that's, you know, how it is.
Her IBS takes the form of chronic constipation, which leads to severe migraines and extremely embarrassing episodes of rectal prolapse.
Part of the bowel actually comes out of your back passage. I have to laugh because it's so awful, but it's like a sausage, if you like, that you know, and I basically have to breathe in and pull everything back again.
Fortunately, the prolapses are not a daily occurrence, but the constipation and the migraines are a constant theme in Samara's life.
I should be at my peak, if you like. I'm young, you know, single female, and it's my health that's held me back.
I've had to take a lot of time off work. And I think I'm always conscious they think I'm making it up.
Yeah. Oh, she's got a headache again.
Because they don't really understand.
Exactly the same with my tummy.
Exactly the same. Being self-employed, I just don't want to take time off.
No,
and I want to always trying to
struggle through.
And you feel like as well, because it's sort of a natural. It's supposed to be a natural thing.
I was going to say, you know, if you're massaging people when you've got PMS, you don't.
Did you stop? You worry that your tension is showing and you're coming across in a certain way. And there have been times where I've just sort of had to take a breath and.
Yeah. You can't imagine you like that because you come across so calm and
Just.
Just you wait is a very apt phrase. Their detox journeys have only just begun, and there's mixed reactions so far.
I so much want to be a part of this, but some of the things I just know will upset my bladder and, you know, I just can't go ahead with, really.
It's been amazing, really, amazing. People are lovely, place is lovely.
Bit of a shock going up on the cable car. Just looking forward to finding out what's happening tomorrow. A little bit anxious about it, but we'll wait and see.
The ubiquitous Alpine cowbells signal the dawn of day 2. A glass of milk's not on the menu, though. The morning begins with a healthy cocktail of fruit juices.
I'm just here to tell you about the juice which we're about to drink, which is orange and carrot.
But there's a special concoction for IC sufferer Nicola, who's been fearful of the effect fruit juice has on her inflamed bladder.
This is for you. It's vegetable only, and it's actually carrot cucumber with just a hint of fennel, so it should be all right.
Okay, that's lovely.
Okay.
Great, thanks for
No worries.
doing that. It's awful because it feels like I'm a really fussy eater, but I'm not. Because I
No,
really love
it's for a
everything.
reason, isn't it?
Oh, like that. It's not.
Juice is not the only thing on the menu. Today breakfast is allowed, but it's fresh and healthy. In a few days they'll be eating nothing and undergoing a complete physical cleansing process, so their pre-cleansed diet is geared towards preparing their bodies.
The food that we're using is very rich in minerals. It's easier to digest, so we're trying to slowly shut down the digestive system a little bit to prepare them for detoxing.
Whether they suffer from PMS or psoriasis, acne or alopecia, everyone's digestive system will come under scrutiny, as a sluggish one can have a major impact on the rest of the body's health. Today, Amanda wants to investigate how Juliet's nutritional and digestive habits might be impacting on her acne.
How is your digestion? Because I tend to find with people that have a lot of antibiotics, can be a bit iffy.
I'm not very regular.
So how often would you go? Have a bowel movement, how often?
Maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay.
And then it's quite difficult.
Right. So that's going to have a massive impact on your skin. Huge impact on your skin. And people often don't link the two, but really your skin is a reflection of what's going on inside the body. It's just like a mirror. Now 2 or 3 times a week means that there's an awful lot of toxic residue and waste inside your body that's not flowing through. So that really is the core of it. Yeah, we need to do your colon cleansing and get your digestion working well before it'll start to reflect in your skin.
But the fact-finding chat isn't purely a physical analysis. It's also an ideal opportunity for Amanda to draw out any potentially damaging thought patterns from childhood.
Was there any emotional charge to the whole subject of going to the toilet? Were you embarrassed about it? Was there any kind of trauma related to it?
I remember having nightmares about going to the toilet.
Really?
And that was for years. I mean, I can remember them clearly, what the nightmares were, but...
What were they then?
It's really stupid.
It's not stupid because it actually shows me that your unconscious was throwing things up that were important to you at the time.
I used to have a nightmare that I was going to do a really, really large poo.
It's fine. And then what would happen? As in, that in itself was what, embarrassing or?
No, that it was just, it was too big for the toilet or the house. I don't know.
Right.
But I'd have this nightmare and when I woke up and thought about it, I was thinking that was a really stupid nightmare.
And that was a recurring nightmare?
Yeah, when I was a child.
Right.
But I just used to wake up at night thinking I'm going to, I've had this dream that I'm going to do a really big one.
Right.
And I don't know why.
Well, if you were constipated all the time, that would be a reason why.
They've only been at their French Alpine detox retreat for 24 hours, but already several individuals have begun the tentative journey toward understanding and therefore potentially healing themselves of their embarrassing illnesses. During a consultation with Detox Director Amanda, acne sufferer Juliet admitted to quite severe constipation and even bowel movement nightmares as a child. Amanda's now exploring this issue further.
Do you think having a bowel movement, having a poo, whatever, is dirty?
Yeah, it is.
Right. Okay. We'll work on that one. Yeah, because it's your body cleaning itself, and it remaining inside causes a lot of problems. Was there any incidents when you were, whether it was at school or amongst friends, when you were embarrassed about going to the toilet or any kind of trauma related to it, besides the nightmares?
Well, I have a problem using public toilets.
Right.
So I would, if I did need to go, I'd hold it.
Right.
And I definitely wouldn't have gone at school.
So you wouldn't have gone at school, you wouldn't have gone at friends' houses?
No.
So did you used to wait and kind of hold on till you get home?
Yeah.
Right, so that's effectively training your bowel you're not essentially listening to the signals from your body because you're holding in.
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you think you're embarrassed about that?
I didn't like using public toilets because I just think they're dirty.
Right.
And everybody that knows me knows I have an issue about everything being dirty. If I come out of the house, it's like I really don't want to touch that. I don't want to everything unless I've cleaned it. It's dirty. Do you know what I mean? And
right.
Going to a public toilet, that was like the worst.
So would you not want to touch something in a public place in case it was dirty, sort of idea?
Yeah.
Right.
And I can see that in my son.
Right.
Now, because he'll look at cutlery before he's going to eat with it, and he's 7.
Amanda's uncovering complex issues to be resolved on Juliet's detox journey. But for now, she's keen that she at least finds the courage to stop hiding behind her hair.
I'll tell you, when I was sort of late teens, sort of 17, 16, probably 16 to 19, I went through a phase of really bad skin. For me, it was up here, and it was proper acne. I used to wear my fringe down. And when I see you with your face, like your hair like this, I know exactly what you're going through. But it is, you know, while you're here in this safe environment, do try to let us in a little bit, because that's also a bit of a learning about accepting where you're at, not trying to hide. Yeah.
The therapists must constantly encourage their patients to embrace the detox wholeheartedly. And come lunchtime, it seems Amanda's given Juliet a push in the right direction.
Shall I tell you what, it really suits you with your hair like
It
that.
does.
It
It's
really
so
makes you look
striking.
so much prettier. Not that you weren't pretty before, but you know what I mean. You do, you look stunning.
Very uncomfortable with it. I just thought, I'm here and, you know, you're all right and Amanda's right. I need to deal with it fully, because if I go through the whole 2 weeks with my face covered, I'm not really dealing with it.
It's a brave move for Juliet, given some of the embarrassing reactions she's had to her facial acne.
Well, one day I was trying to be brave and go out without makeup on, and I went to pick my son up from school, and his friend came up to me and said, "Oh my God, what happened to your face?" And it just set me right back. And my son, although Miles is 7, he said, "Oh Mummy, I just wanted to cuddle you and take you away from there," you know. And
children,
I was thinking, that child's just being honest. So for me, that's what everyone else is thinking. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
The child said it, so the child's just saying what people
What
are
other
looking
people
at me.
think.
That's how it is in my mind.
Absolutely, that happened to me at the gym. There were 2 kids with their father in the changing room, and I walked past to go to the showers, and I heard them behind me going, "Did you see that man? He had stuff all over." And it's like...
It's obvious from the stories shared that these are people desperate for answers to their embarrassing ailments. But to find them here, they will have to question every attitude and every self-belief.
They're all ready for this detox. They've all come and have a huge desire to get well from each of their embarrassing illnesses. However, we've got a lot of work to do with them, and I think they're all going to be surprised in their own individual way as to where we're going to have to take them in order for them to get well. The next couple of days alone is going to be really dramatic, and I really don't think any of them have an idea what's going to happen.